Here we are in a best of three decider between UNSKL and NWBE. Green team in Northern Spawn will be UNSKL. And they're going to be running Bungo, Kremlin, Yoshino, Petro, Goliath, Daring, Gdansk, and Trump. Meanwhile, NWDE in red in the Southern Spawn going to be running Kremlin, Burgoyne, San Martin, and we're back to KotS 13. Petro, Marso. The March of the Petropavlovsks. Obviously, since KotS 13, Petro has undergone a series of nerfs, including raising its citadel, reducing its concealment, and no longer having the ability to stealth radar. But it's still a fucking Petropavlovsk, so good luck dealing with that. So let's go take a look at some builds really quickly, as we're waiting for everybody to get in positions. We have a Gdansk here running RPF and no Fearless. Actually running range mod? Don't run range mod! Ah! It hurts! RPF on the Daring. We've got Petropavlovsk here with Survivability Expert and the Legendary module. Trump here going to be running Airstrike mod slot 4, Fearless Brawler, RPF. Okay, as those are options. Bungo here, going to be running a full tank build. Well, he's also going to be running Brisk. Goliath here, running RPF and just generally being a nuisance with that Superintendent and Last Stand. Kremlin here, going to be running full tank fire DCP mod slot 1. I'm not really sure if that's worth it, especially on Kremlin with the short DCPs. Petropavlovsk here, leg mod. I think we won. Yoshino. Let's have a look at the Yoshino. Improved survivability expert, outnumbered, top grade gunner, reload mod. Eye in the sky. Churches, why are you running a Yoshino? I don't understand. Why are you running a Yoshino? Why is there a Yoshino on my screen? Good. Marceau here running BFT, RPF, not taking Fearless Brawler, not taking AFT, taking increased consumable reload time. So you can get that engine boost back. This Marceau going to be running Fearless RPF, improved adrenaline rush from John Jackson Hall, not choosing to use Alboino, which is interesting. San Martin here with Outnumbered and Radar mod. We got Petro here with Leg mod. We got Burgoyne here with different Silence and a bunch of other stuff. Petro here, also Leg mod. Petro here, also Leg mod. Petro here, also Leg mod. Very universal, those builds. Radar has come out already, but we'll take a look at the initial deployments before we do anything. Gdansk, going to be looking to hold this kind of area, maybe push up, see if we can get some like smoke radar onto any DDs, but there's no DDs there because he's been running in the wall of Petros. Yoshino is going to just fuck off into Narnia. Kremlin is going to sit here and try and do something, maybe like try and hold the flow of Petros into him. Daring going to be sitting there trying to reverse. Petros is going to hold radar control over this. Bungo going to be looking for sniping shots in this general region. We have Trump and Goliath who are going to be trying to hold a kite force in this general area. Yes. Meanwhile, Petros. Petros do this. Petros go up. Petros go then there. Petros roll over your entire team, especially because you brought Yoshinos. One Petro's going to go up this way, probably. One Petro's going to go up this way. Kremlin's going to take this route. And then they're just going to do a wall of death. And then Marceau, San Martin is going to be a kite force this way. Yes. Why is there a Yoshino in my game? Why is this a thing? Trump airstrikes coming out, looking for that Petro. That could be doing much. Oh, yeah, well. Alright, initial captures. Marceau has taken the A cap. Marceau will take the D cap. Petros are going to just sit there and shoot at each other for a while. This Kremlin's lost a lot of HP already. This Petro is now being focused by everything. He's like... So Petro has improved bounce angles, meaning like this is not angled to either of them. This means he takes pens from both sides. This Petro is being farmed by a Yoshino. He should be ashamed. This Burgoyne is suffering right now. Reunited is just like getting Petroed in Kremlin, and he hates his life. How many Petropavlovs in this game? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6 Petros in my game. Are we sure we haven't gone back to KotS 13? Both the NWD battleships are getting low. I mean, they have a wall of Petros, so it's basically like more. This Marceau is going on an adventure. And we're going to watch this adventure. Because, yes. The Marceau has got cold feet. Radar comes out from Fancy. Sorry, Hydro comes out from Fancy. Does not spot the Marceau who's lying in wait. Radar comes out from one of the Petros, finds the Daring in the smokescreen. Kremlin's just being farmed right now, by the way. Trump airstrikes coming in to accelerate this process. Kremlin choosing to not use his DCPs, by the way. You know? You have them. Use them. He's trying to get his next heal back. He manages to... He's not dark yet. He's in Petro radar still. What's happening over there? Nothing. Okay. What's happening over there? Nothing. Okay, let's go back to the middle. Kremlin being farmed. Radar comes out from the Petro of Fancy, finds the Marceau that's been lying in wait in the gap, also relights this Kremlin. This Kremlin is probably going to burn out of this Daring farming eventually. He's now got the Trump and Bungo on him as well, so he should be going down. Goliath is doing literally nothing in the corner. Kremlin's still somehow alive. And dark. Bungo is, like, inting. Yes, there goes half the Bungo. Bungo's secondary's raining down on the Marceau. Bungo looking for the kill shot on the Kremlin. Finds it. Eats torpedoes for his troubles. Marceau has found the Goliath. Yoshino is in fucking Narnia, where we expected it to be. I just want to check something. What torps is this fucking, what torps is this Yoshino running? Are you running the 20s? Of course you're running the, yeah, of course you're running the fucking 20s. Why wouldn't you be running the 20s? Bungo is dying for fucking fun. Bungo's like, I'll get that Kremlin kill, don't worry guys. Oh, I've died for it. Yep, that's not worth. You've just traded a full health Bungo for a 10k health Kremlin. Meanwhile, Reunited and the Burgoyne going to be kiting away as one of the two remaining battleships in this game. Where's the other battleship in this game, actually? There should be another one somewhere, right? That's the Kremlin over there. What the fuck is happening here? What the... How did this situation come about? I have questions. I have questions. Well, the San Martin is now shooting at a Goliath. The Goliath is now like, oh, there's a Marceau behind me. What do I do about that? Literally nothing. There's literally nothing you do. Trump is somehow getting ran down by the Marceau. And San Martin salvo coming in for it as well. Ricochets. Because, you know. Marceau going to be going for that cap. Torpedoes from the Trump do not connect. I would have actually cried if that had happened. San Martin versus Goliath. I do not fancy the chances of this Goliath right now. Especially if the Marceau just keeps playing hide and seek. He's like, oh, you have to look at me now. You can kill me. Look, I'm on no health. You should shoot me. Marceau is looking for the Trump that's ran into that gap, but the Trump's going to be long gone. Daring going for the C cap into, you know, all of the Petro radars. Let's have a look at the Venn diagram of death that these guys... Yeah, look at the Venn diagram of death that Daring's wandering into. The San Martin torpedoed the Goliath, because, yes. Wait for the Venn diagram of death to light up. At some point, one of these Petros will radar. Apparently, it's now. And apparently the Daring is allowed to take a cap in front of 3 Petropavlovsks, which is just unheard of. Yoshino still exists, somehow. I'm not sure why Yoshino... There's a smoked up Yoshino in my game. There's a smoked up Yoshino in World of Warships. Daring tops out one of the Petropavlovsks. Okay, conga line there. Death. You know, it's not like you knew he was there. It's not like you had 3 Petros that could tell you that he was there the entire time. The Marceau is going somewhere, looking for the Petro. Actually gets a top on him. Radar comes out from Fancy, will be finding the Marceau that torpedoed him, and will not be able to do a goddamn thing about it because he's behind a rock. No, he gets a bit of damage on him, actually. But now the Petro Fancy is being focused out. The Trump is somehow allowed to exist between 2 Petropavlovsks in this Venn diagram of death. You know, the Venn diagram of death we keep talking about. It's slightly less death now that one of the Petros is dead. Yes, being dead means less death. Fancy gets a heal off somehow and survives. There is still a Yoshino in that game. Marceau going to be opening on the Petro, but... Oh, never mind. The other Petro is finished. Petro kills Petro. Yes, we are definitely in KotS 13 right now. Alright, so D and E are secure for the red team of NWDE. That's secure. Their home cap is secure. I don't think this Yoshino is going to be able to make this push. There is a bow tanking Yoshino in my game fighting a Petropavlovsk in open water. A bow tanking, reversing Yoshino. Yes. And the Begonian sees this Yoshino. He's like, I would like to shoot this Yoshino. There is a Yoshino in my game. I'm going to remove it. Petro with a crossfire on it too. Gdansk torps all expire before they hit the Petro. Yoshino's just like suffering now. Begonian's also suffering for this, but it's a Yoshino. Please kill it. Trump is allowed to airstrike the fuck out of this Petropavlovsk with that new 12-kilometer airstrike distance. Petro has radared and found the Gdansk. But it doesn't really matter because NWDE have won because they have 3 caps, and I am about to have an aneurysm. I'm going to watch some higher level play now. Congratulations to NWDE, who won that game because the enemy brought a Yoshino. Among other things. Well, that was certainly World of Warships, wasn't it?